Hey everybody, welcome back to Skating Dave. This is a video regarding my Apple Watch Series 4 LTE and why do I use it as my sole phone device while leaving my iPhone 6 Plus at home turned off. The reason why I do it is I want to get away from social media. I don't want to have any alerts, I don't want to have any distraction, I don't want to have any temptations for those 5 or 10 minutes in between at work, getting the phone, taking a look at Facebook, taking a look at the Messenger or the WhatsApp or YouTube message and notifications or whatever. I just don't want to have any distraction. I don't want to have any social media. When I go out of the door in the morning till I get home, there's no social media in my life. I just don't want to have it, because what happens is once you start checking messages, you have to go to the toilet, or you have to do something quick, and you have those 5-minute break or whatever, and you start looking at stuff. It starts to work on your mind. It starts to be in the back of your mind, and you still have it in your thoughts an hour later. For example, you need to focus on something at work and you're still like, oh, I'm waiting for replies on that forum post that I did, or that picture that I showed, or that video that I posted, or the YouTube video, or somebody posted an interesting thread and I want to see what everybody's reaction to it is, on their opinions and whatnot. And honestly, 99% of the time it really does not matter, and it's definitely not something you need to have in your life. It's just a distraction. It's just a entertaining piece of information that you really actually don't need. There's nothing valuable about it, but in your mind you make it valuable. It's something related to your hobbies or something that you just saw and you thought it was interesting, but it has nothing to do with your profession, your work, or something that's your personal life. And it's gonna eat on you, because you're gonna get distracted every time, and you get the temptation watching something again. And now with the Apple Watch, I have nothing, no notifications, no third-party apps, no iPhone that is paired. I use it still as a smartwatch in my personal opinion, but I use it very different than Apple had intended it and most people using it, and I just love it. It's fantastic. It's just for me, this is a watch/phone device that also can do heart monitoring, and it can track my calories burned, and that's all I need. That's all I need. All I need. Fantastic. I love the fact that I also don't have temptations to see all the negativity or get into the negativity of things, like the trolling, the discussions that get heated, all that stuff. I try to also avoid at all costs browsing on forums anymore. Toxic as hell. Everybody has an opinion, everybody thinks they're anonymous, and it's just horrible stuff that's going back and forth, and you get drawn into it and there's nothing useful coming out of it. It can be a skating forum, it can be a techie forum, it can be anything else. It's just so toxic these days. And the same with social media. You get drawn into stuff that is absolutely unnecessary, and that's the reason why I get on the iPhone Apple Watch, or the Apple Watch now. There's just none of that possible. I can of course make it possible, I won't. I keep it super simplistic. It's a super simplistic piece of technology on my arm, but it can do everything I want. I don't want to carry around a phone. I want to have that high-techy because I'm in IT, and this is exactly what I want. And it has all these health features, so I can refocus my focus on health. Like, hey, I need to burn more calories, I'm only halfway through my goal. Oh, my heartbeat is a bit high, I need to relax a little bit. Or, oh, the time, I don't get fixated on it, but I pay more attention to my own body and my own health, and shifting the attention span to things that I think are more important. Also with skating, for example, I like to go skate, but often after work I'm tired, and then you start browsing the internet when you're home, you eat something and you browse some more and more and more, and you're an hour later, and then like, shit, I wanted to go to the skate park, it's already 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, should I still go or not? if you don't do that, it's just like you eat, you see, I need to still work on my calories or stuff like that, I need to get my goal done. I'm like, let's go to the skate park. I'm tired, but I'm not gonna stay home. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get this thing done. I want my goal met for that day. I only look at the day itself. I don't measure or do all that exercise stuff. I just look at the rings. I'm like, I need to get those done. Go to the skate park, have fun. Hour later, maybe 2 hours later, most of the time just an hour for me, I'm done with skating. Home, perfect. I went outside, I had fun outside, I skated, I used my body. I feel I'm a better person than somebody that sits at home playing computer games or browsing the social medias and the forums and did nothing with their time. Up to you, of course, to like that or not, but I think the Apple Watch really helps me to refrain from doing that, be much more active and use the body that we have received fully functional and cherish that and use it outside. And I think that is one thing that's a problem with skating. The social media is so strong these days. When we started skating end 90s, early 2000s, we didn't have that much social media. Internet was still expensive and slow. It wasn't that popular, and you just, whatever was popular was on the TV, and that's about it. So we skated a lot more outdoors. We had less distractions. We didn't carry an iPhone with us in the early 2000s or end 90s. We didn't have that. We just went out and skate. You didn't have to make videos for your social media to show you cool tricks, etc. Blah 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 blah. Or discussion about skates and having all these heated nonsense and fighting each other in the community and whatnot. None of that. You just went and skated, and that's it. And that is now the biggest problem. A lot of people want to get back into skating, but everything goes through social media, the marketing for skates, the marketing for everything. And that is the big problem to me, is you don't enjoy it as much, because people start to discuss each other about brands and chit chats, and you get discussions and you get heated, and it's not moving. So you need to get yourself moving out of that habit of social media, etc., and just go skate and live your own more isolated life offline and just have fun with your family and friends, and that's all that matters. And for me, this is one very big contributor to doing that, because I want to get rid of that. Yes, YouTube is going to stay. It's a 5 or 10 minute job every day, make a video, and that's about it. And just enjoy and share that content, because yes, I will still watch YouTube myself in the weekends, etc. Or I'm not like a super sporty person as well, but I'm much more outside and much more concerned about my own health and my family's well-being and my friends, and by just having a talk with them instead of sending messages back and forth. I mean, they're your friends. You just should be going out there and talking with them instead of sending these anonymous messages and just forget about it. This thing is amazing, helps so much getting away from all that social media distraction for me, and I feel I enjoy skating much more and feel less tired and feel more motivated. I definitely feel that. So let me know in the comments what you think about it. I think the iPhone is the Apple Watch is fantastic for that. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.